Okay guys, so for our next part we're going to add a person into our scene. So we have this site which is humani3d.com, I hope I said that right. And then we have renderpeople.com, and you can see some of them are actually moving and dancing, which is very weird. I feel like they're going to jump out and attack me. I'm joking. So yeah, so you've got these two websites and they've got a lot of, well, 6, 7, I'd say, yeah, so I would say 7 previews that you can choose from. I would say one of these, but unfortunately they looked rigged and look like they're already. Well, actually, no. You could use that one if you wanted to. There's a bit more work in it, but we're not going to use that one. We're just going to use one of the posing ones. With the rigged one, you would have to move the arms to how you want it. But if that's what you want to do, you can absolutely download that file. It's just I won't be covering that one. So yeah, so you got this one here with the nice boy and mother, the businessman and the businesswoman, and you got these ones here, which again they're rigged. If you want to use those ones, we won't be using animated or 4D people. Now I'll show you why it's good to add people to your scene. It gives a bit more realism. Now here's a nice Christmas shot I did, just for the Christmas period. As you can see, I've added in that mother and son, and I've just put it next to the Christmas tree. And I feel like it adds such an impact to the scene, having people in there. To be honest, I never used to add 3D people into the scene, and it's something that I've been doing over the past 2 years. Just for, it would be great to add an extra impact to that scene, just to give it that more realism than I would usually do with a normal scene. So I highly recommend adding people to the scene where you can. As I said, it's just great and it adds that nice extra touch to it as well. I'm going to go choose the guy sitting down. So with this, you actually get to choose, well, you actually get the whole thing, which is great. So if we choose our 3ds Max and just add to cart, and if we jump to our cart, check out. So guys, after you created your account with them, which is something you have to do, then you get the models for free. So I'm just going to choose this one, which is the V-Ray zip. So if you get that one open on your computer, well, downloaded to your files, and make sure it's saved to the same location that you created your Udemy course in, and you'll be able to extract those models. So guys, as you can see, we've got our 3D model here of our friend, and he's very well textured and he's looking great. Now there's a few models to choose from. As I said, it looks like this has 4 different colours, so if you fancy a different clothing line on your model, then you can pick from that in your options of files. Yeah, he seems to have the most, so I think he's the one with 4 files in his folder. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a name, it's just 3D man. So if we copy him, and as well guys, just to show you something, the textures are baked into our friend, so we can't edit anything. We can't just edit one piece of fabric on him, we've got to edit the whole thing. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to add a colour correction and grab that, the base colour, and then grab that and put it into there, and I'm just going to go into here and add a value of 75. So it has darkened it, which is what I want it to do, because I know it might just come out a bit too bright in our scene. And we can also just make sure that here's a different colour, which we're going to make sure, so let's just make him pink. So when it comes to that render ID, so the layer mask, we'll be able to select him if we need to change anything in the post-production. So let's copy him, and I think it would be great to stick him on the bed, just sat at the edge of the bed, or you can have him in the chair. It's up to you, wherever you want him. So if we just hide everything apart from that, press V to paste him in. So there's our model, and unfortunately our textures have disappeared. All we need to do is go into relink bitmap to our selection of files and just click select and relink. And now our files are back on him. So if we just have a look and move him to the bed. So what we want to do is just scale him down, maybe around there. Just jump into our camera view. So it does look way too big, so we'll judge this by just going like that. It's in there. And I think we want him no clone. So if we just mirror that and make it turn the other way, don't really want to clone. Now, you're probably thinking his feet aren't hitting the ground, so a good way around this is jumping into our top view, and what we can do, we can just turn him to the edge of the bed, jumping back into our camera, sorry, camera 3. I don't know what guys are going to actually be putting new cameras in just to set some nice views up. So this is quite nice. It looks, we just move a bit more. There we go. So yeah, that's looking quite nice, like he's looking into the mirror or just having a conversation with someone over there. But yeah, it's looking quite nice, and it doesn't look like he's colliding with anything that I can see. So not to worry about the legs, they're hidden there. And when it comes to like a different shot, if he's there, same there, you might just have to adjust the back bit. Same with there, to be honest, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like his foot's actually touching the floor. So yeah, it's looking quite good, that. Hi guys, so as you can see, I've just added a FFD onto this object here, and it's just to make sure there's no collision. So I've just put 2 by 10 by 10, and it's just simple as just working around with it, just to make it nice and fit so it doesn't look like it's colliding. We can actually do some of this on the mattress as well. And it's just adding that nice extra bit of detail just to show he's not colliding. So if we just go into FFD and click box and just go to by 10 by 10, and same process again, just bring these down a bit. So now you can see, guys, there's not a collision going on, as you can see here. So if we just do a quick preview of that area. Might just need to bring that bit up a bit. Maybe bring these down a bit. That's probably why. It looks like it's colliding a bit. So it's just one of those things where you just more of a kind of a guess, just to see what's going on. Let's see how that looks. So it's looking a lot better. Still some collision going on there. Let's try and select the ones that are under him. It's really just that one. What we can do, we can add another FFD on top. Just make that 2 again, and maybe just do 20 by 20 this time. I know it's a lot, but it's just going to give us more options to select the ones under him and just bring them down a bit more. So it sinks in a bit more. Might just be able to raise him up a bit more. Just so his jacket is not colliding too much. See how that looks. That's looking a lot better. We just probably just need to work on this area here. Just bring it a bit up a bit. So I'd advise again, just make another FFD and add, just do 2 by 20 by 20. And just making sure his leg is hitting it. Could just bring this one up a bit. Let's jump back into here. Move these a bit. Oh, I should be alright from there. It's looking good, that. Just might need to just do a tiny bit more. That's one of those things with models. You could be sat here for hours doing this. I know I did move these ones before. It's all about just getting that correct feel. So let's check that one. That's looking a lot better. Okay, so that should do it, guys. That should be okay now.